Yeah, so what I'd say is actually the tools themselves that people come up with, there's very little magic in them. So I'll give you lots of examples, but there's very little magic in them, but the process in which people come up with those tools is really important. So when people fundamentally understand the concept, it's actually within an organization that you start to realize that some of the things that we've done historically don't really match up with the new beliefs. When there's a group of people that feel that way, those that are closest to whatever process or program that is sort of in conflict with the new beliefs are the ones that are really the best suited to make some decisions on how to change it. So when you bring those people together and you have a conversation around it, organically a lot of ideas come out. So things like while you do compliance training, right after a compliance training, rather than just sort of end with, and this is what we're required to do, you end with a conversation around so where in this training did things not make sense? Where are things not reflected in reality? Where would you have difficulty doing what I've just asked you to do? That's one very simple example. Another one is in looking at rewriting procedures, oftentimes it feels like a very daunting task to go through and have the people closest to the work give input on procedures. So a couple companies have taken the idea of having something called a live procedure, where they basically make the procedure available electronically for everyone, that they can make comments on it, sort of like a Wikipedia page, and those comments are sorted through, and people can make, you can put them into different groups and have different people with different expertise take a look at, hey, could we actually make this change? Does this interfere with any compliance requirements, either in safety or quality? What are the benefits of making the change? So you can get a lot of feedback very quickly. You also have groups that actually will take to a completely different structure in how they either do metrics or who's reporting to whom. So even where the sphere of control is sort of given within the organization. So companies that embrace the idea that the folks that are closest to the work have some really good ideas on how to make change will actually change the structure of how decisions are made to give more power to those that are closest to the work. So that's just a few examples of many, many changes that organizations make. I think the most important part, though, is that those that are struggling with the discrepancy between the new beliefs and the actual program are the ones that are most equipped to figure out how you can make change within the organization that makes sense.